Greetings, and bonvenue. Give me 30 seconds. Greetings, and bonvenue. Sorry about being so late. I'm just, well, life. Well, more like life, so on and so forth. So right now I'm gonna do a mixture of this stream gonna be half God of War and the other half some DYI cosplay. So yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. So if you want some DIY cosplay, I'm just gonna do some tips, some stuff I use, some easy ways to for beginners to start out with, some cheap ways and some alternatives. If you don't want to, essentially, if you're not here for the cosplay stuff, the DIY, just skip ahead. It should be around like half hour, 45 minutes, give or take. Will be the God of War when I just start playing seriously. But right now, it's just gonna be some. But right now, it's just gonna be me. Like right now, I'm just gonna show you some tricks and tips. Uh, Give me a second. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So right now, I'm just gonna show you some stuff for the first half hour. It's just gonna be cosplay basis. Uh, so there are a couple methods you could go. Method one, Etsy or Amazon, and just buy a complete outfit. They do cost a lot, but at the end of the day, it depends on where you go. Amazon is always gonna have like the worst 3D printed stuff, but it's gonna be overpriced. But it's a gamble. Etsy, it's going to better outfits, but they're gonna cost you because these are 9 times out of 10 it's usually people like me who make cosplay from scratch, and then somebody purchases it and then they buy it. So that's why it costs a little bit and it takes a little bit longer, because cosplay take a while. Like a good cosplay can take all year. The stuff you see like Transformers, Optimus Prime will light up stuff, that's like active engines and like 10 feet tall people, robots. That takes a good hour. That takes a good year, can take a year or more depending upon how your experienced you are. If you have certain degrees like engineering, makes it a lot easier. But yeah, mm, that's the first method, is you buy it. You could also like buy it piece at a time. You can go on Etsy and buy like a belt and then a hat another month and just like buy it. It's a good alternative. You just buy it piece at a time when you have the money and you piece it together. That's very cost savvy, and that's a good method from what I've learned. It's the same thing as when you build a computer. Uh, you buy a piece at a time, is gonna be a lot better in the long run. So the purchasing method. Another method is the closet cosplay, as people call it. Essentially, you go into your closet, you piece things together, and then that's your cosplay. So some people are good at it. Some people have some good outfits. So it is. And then there are people like me who build things from scratch. I You can't to do this. You can use one of two methods. Method one, 3D printer. 3D printers cost a lot, and they cost a lot to maintain, but they can make some. You can make some awesome things. Like this per se, my hat. You've probably seen me in videos, my TikToks, and a lot of other stuff I wore. This is 3D printing at its finest. Mixture of 3D printing, some duct tape, and a lot of prayer. Mixtures of stuff I found. It took me well over a few months just to craft this, but 3D printing makes this a lot easier. It cuts time out of it. It makes it look nicer, but at the end of the day, 3D printing is it costs a lot, but it it can be make you look more professional, as some people think. Or you can just do it from scratch. Right now, this is my crafting robe. I generally wear this when I'm painting or crafting or doing anything. It's very light. It's very just like black robes. It's simple black robes. You can buy this like $10 anywhere, or go to Party City. It's a good under outfit. Big thing you have to worry about when you're cosplaying is the environment, depending upon where you're at, where you're from. Like, I live in a desert state, so I can't dress up in that many layers without having without getting heat stroke. I've been there where I've gone out there and I'm wearing like so many leather and armor and some awesome layers, and then had to like sit down for like 20 minutes inside an air conditioning because I'm freaking getting heat exhaustion. Yes, that's annoying. So unless you get feel like getting the fridge. So same thing when it comes to raining and stuff like that. If you're in a cosplay that has like very little layers, or it's not built for rain. Yes. So essentially, you have to, as much as you would love to do your cosplay outfits, you kind of have to work around your weather and your temperature, and like how things are. So if you want to wear like a very little to wear outfit, as you can guess, in like a rainy state, well, bring like a raincoat when you're outside, and then when you're inside, you can wear whatever you want, so to speak. So yes, good. Okay, from scratch. People are always asking cosplayers like, "How do you build that awesome armor and stuff like that?" And the ones who build from scratch, the good ones, I'm intermediary, but like the really really good ones, the ones you see on like Twitter and Amazon, and they're like, oh, and they just look great. They usually have 3D printers, but they also build stuff from scratch too. Okay, there are two ways you could do that. 3D printers cut the job in half, and it makes it look a lot more professional, and it's a lot easier in the long run. But there's the hand done by hand, so to speak. There's a couple things you need to worry about. First of all, you got to know what your cosplay is about. So go around and think about it, and like what your character is about. What write some minor lore. What the mindset is? It going to be after a character from video game, movie, or is it going to be your original character? My original character, Lord Dracon, he's a doctor. Like, he's a noble from a steampunk. I can go all day about his back, but yes, I know what he looks. I know what he wears. I know what weapons he carries, and this and that. So I know from that. But so if it's from a video game, go around, start looking at pictures. Play the video game if it's your favorite video game, like Sora. Play some Kingdom Hearts. Play some Kingdom Hearts. Get some stuff in your head. Look at pictures, the different keyblades, and work from there. Uh, it is, when you're from scratch, time consuming. Could take months or weeks or years. So there are a couple. Okay, we'll just move on from there. So there are a couple ways to two things. Method. Couple. I usually like go with the cheap method because a lot of the pros do it too. Just get like a crafting room. So you need a couple things to start with. You need clear wrap or plastic wrap. It's called clear wrap, but it's also basically saran wrap. Saran wrap shouldn't cost you more than a few bucks. You could buy it at any store. You don't need to go to like a crafting store. You could go to a Target or a Walmart or anything else. Just go in the crafting area and get yourself, or the kitchen area. It can be in a kitchen area, and get yourself saran wrap, because what you're gonna do, um, um, as I said, when you want to create like armor and stuff like that, you want to take this off. You want to have something like this, something that you can wear, because essentially you're going to. Let me show you some of this. Let me show you. Okay. So yeah, I got everything in one of my favorite Amazon boxes. So yeah, saran wrap, really dirt cheap, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna need the saran wrap. You're gonna wrap yourself up in the saran wrap like a baked potato. You're gonna just get your whole body, your arms. It ultimately depends on what you're planning on doing. If it's just for shoulders, just your shoulders, your part of your arms and stuff like that. If it's your chest area, do the same thing. So it's, I mean, it's easier if you have a friend. If you don't have a friend, you know, have fun saran wrapping yourself. Okay. Tape. Tape. I generally use tape for two things. One is just like when you're done saran wrapping yourself, you tape yourself up. You use tape as a template. So like after you saran wrap yourself up, you use tape. You put tape all over the area that you want to turn. It's gonna basically your tape is gonna become your mold. And when you're very confident in your mold area, like oh you know like shoulders or arm or chest, head, shoulders, knees, and toes, whatever you're planning on doing that turning into a nice cosplay outfit, you're gonna tape it up and use it as that. Then after that, you're gonna want to get a Sharpie or a pen, basically anything with like thick ink that you're gonna want to do. Yes, you're gonna want to get up with, and then just like use that. Basically, after you're done taping yourself up, you want to start inking the black areas, like the areas that you're gonna cut up with scissors. So yeah, you're also gonna need scissors. You're gonna want to basically cut off the like straight areas, and you're gonna basically cut it apart with scissors. And then after that, you're gonna remove all the plastic that isn't part of your, you know, your tape armor type situation, your tape area. Then after that, of course, you're gonna want to cut those apart. You're gonna want to get some EVA foam. I suggest EVA foam. There are other methods, but EVA foam is a lot easier to work with and it's cheaper. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to use your homemade cast, and then you're going to want to put it on top of the foam, of course, and then cut it out. And then when you're done cutting it out, that's basically what you want to do. Like you cut it out, straightforward. You just want to cut it out, use your tape template to use as a cut out your nice little fun little EVA foam. Make sure you have a heat gun. If you don't have a heat gun, a blow dryer. If you don't have that, I mean, you could go with anything that shoots heat, because EVA foam molds around the heat. So it makes it a lot easier to work with. And then after that, you'll have a nice mold that'll fit your body and nobody else's body. So that's how you basically make the cast for whatever you're doing. The rest is I prefer Gorilla Glue. It's cheap and it's very good for when you glue it all together. It's easy. Yeah, just glue yourself and then you're good to go. Take off the cast, and then next is just coloring, essentially adding detail. Next is going to be mostly pen work, color work, depending upon what colors you want. I got a bunch of them right here, but yeah, essentially you could use pen work or ice work, or basically look up symbols depending upon your cosplay. Maybe something religious, or you just basically want to draw in stuff on top of this, and then make sure you properly use the heat gun to slowly mold it to your body shape. So like a cup situation. So when it comes to a female, when it comes to like certain body types, everyone has a different body type. You want to make sure you use the heat gun to mold it in certain areas that the EVA foam is. And then you're gonna do that, of course, and make sure when your EVA foam has been crafted to your body, that's when the colors come in. I like white. Most people get like a black EVA foam. I like white because it's just white, and then I can color whatever I want. It's easy to work with. It's straightforward. But yes, it's I know it sounds fairly complicated, but all you're gonna do is, long story short, buy saran wrap. Wrap yourself up in saran wrap. Then, when you're done wrapped up, tape yourself up in the areas you want to make your cosplay. Shoulders, chest. It could be armor, it could be elbows, it could be knee guards, wherever for your cosplay. It could even be a hat. Like, you could make yourself a hat with one of these. It's not that hard. But yes, after you're done taping yourself out, you want to make sure you get some black ink, highlighter, whatever, pen that's really thick, has some thick thing, and then you want to ink it in there. for areas that you're gonna cut yourself out. Then when you're done cutting yourself out, you're gonna want to remove the tape from from the plastic. That'll be your mold, and then you'll put it on top of your EVA foam. Then after that, it's literally tracing your your cutout onto the EVA foam and then cutting it out. And then the rest is heat gun and coloring. So it's actually fairly simple. So I would suggest to buy a lot of EVA foam's pretty cheap. So give it a couple tries. Don't try out anything like big or anything like full shoulder guards and armor and chest like that. Start out small. Do something like an elbow or a wrist guard, something that you know you could do. You could do that. You could also get patterns out for your computer, look up patterns, so on and so forth. So cosplay is fairly easy. The only issue is it takes time. You do have to invest in a little bit depending upon your cosplay, but ultimately what's going to be your thing you have to worry about is time and your environment. So if you live in like California where it's blah blah blah, and then you go to Michigan and it's snowing and your cosplay outfit isn't wearing that much layers, you're gonna want to make sure you carry like something while you're outside, and while you're inside you can take off those layers, take a couple pictures, put your layers on. So yes, this is what I use for my cosplay. I also have some more cosplay material. Give me a minute. I have some cosplay materials. This is a little more advanced than the beginner levels. I would suggest if you're starting out, don't give it a try, but at the end of the day, if you feel comfortable doing it. Scars, skilled makeup and so on and so forth. So basically makeup. I know there's a lot of stigma when the people like that, they're like, oh yeah, guys shouldn't wear makeup, blah blah blah, whatever. Movie stars do it all the time. So make sure you have remover, of course. This is just remover. This is fake blood. So don't don't report me. Fake blood. You just apply it to the skin. Make sure you wash and clean it. Or this is liquid latex. So essentially what you're going to do is you want to wash your skin, make sure it's nice and smooth, and then you're going to open it and then apply it to your face. This is like a toner type situation. You put on top of it, you go on, and then after that, you're going to want to get your little handy dandy you're going to want to get these usually come with like a knife type situation. You want to go on there and basically mold your area wherever you want. So face scar, you can put scars on your hand, your arm, or whatever. Most people, although beware of your cosplay. I keep saying this, but beware of your cosplay, because ultimately if you're wearing like power armor and wearing 20 layers of gloves and you put scars on them, the only people who can see them is you. That's yes. So beware of your cosplay. Oh yes. Quick thing. Yeah, I keep saying beware of your cosplay, but here's a big thing. You want so one of the big thing is like you're getting dressed up, you go to a con, or you go take a picture, or you go outside and you need to use the restroom. Well, remember what you're wearing, because my current Cole cosplay outfit that I'm normally in, it takes multiple layers, zippers, and I have to have assistance for certain layers to be unzipped because it's in the back area, some pins and needle. I need assistance to even go use the restroom, and even then I have to worry about my robe, and it's just like wearing a dress. So it's annoying just to even to use the restroom. So yes, just beware. There are some people who have some mixed feelings, depending on, even if you have like the nice, awesome cosplay that's really supportive. There's always gonna be someone who's walking up to you who's gonna say something, a Karen, so to speak, who's gonna say something. Don't ever let them like get to you. I've I've seen them a lot. Like I could just literally go to the gas station in my full cosplay outfit, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah, you're blah blah blah, not good for kids, blah blah blah, it's too toxic." I'm like, I, I don't really care about them, you know. They have no sway in my mind. That's what I go by. But yes, there will be people who will say something, but the fun part about it is when people walk up to you and they want to take a picture, or they usually want to take a picture. That's fine. That's fine. Don't. It's up to you whether or not you want to take a picture with person or persons. But ultimately, this is a hobby. This is fun, but ultimately, just have fun. If this is something you feel like you could do on your days off or even at work, and just have fun, you know. If you're I mean, there's people that do this for money and stuff, but they have fun doing it. And just like any other, I mean, it's not really a job if you're having fun. That's generally the only rule when it comes to like you're like really doing cosplays. If you think this is for you, you know, try to branch out, try to do some social media and see what cosplays are good. Go to a con, take some pictures, just branch out, meet some people. There are always awesome people at your local con who will be very supportive, and talk to some of the more experienced people who have like are selling pictures of themselves, or like who have a booth, or all that, you know. Talk to the more experienced people and ask like, hey, you know, I'm trying out, what would you like, you know, give out. But ultimately, cosplay is costly, and it's pretty annoying. But yes, I apologize, I'm just rambling. I did say it'd be a half hour, so if you give me a few minutes, I gotta zip myself up. Just give me a minute. Greetings, greetings. Sorry about that. As I said, I have a lot of, I have a lot, I have a few layers to go through. Unfortunately, I didn't. I'm not going to put on the makeup or anything. If you want to see small, like how to do face makeup and eye stuff and watch me fail, it'll be on my YouTube. It'll be Lord Dracon. Same thing as my YouTube. Or if you want to talk outside of the thing, I do have a Twitter, TikTok, all of them. All my social medias are the same thing. Lord Dracon, Lord Dracon. So just type it in. I do also have a Reddit. I have an Instagram. I'm having a little bit of everything besides a certain fans, if you get the meaning. But you didn't just come here to see me ramble. I'm going to pick up where I left off. All right.
Such is life.
Okay, Mimir.
Oh man, read the wrong way. Imagine having Kratos as your father. My God, puberty must be fun.
Now you're talking.
Ooh, what do we have here? Let's see. That's definitely from the original game.
Suit yourself.
What do we got here?
Look here, another.
This one's called Surtur. Must be a fire giant.
Aye, the first and original.
He makes a flaming sword.
A weapon of legend.
He fights Thor and Odin. But is that the past or the future?
That may be a matter of perspective.
Boy.
Listen. I hear a voice.
Another elf?
I don't think so. It's
Is-
coming from up there.
Climb the volcano. What do we got here, Kratos? Ooh.
The voice! It's just around this corner.
Where we're going,
Oh.
boy.
It's a great big sword. It wants to know if we're ready to train.
Ready to train.
Prepare yourself, boy.
Yes, sir. Father, behind you!
Come out. There we go. There we go. There we go.
More on your left.
Come on. Sparta. Come on. There we go. Finish him off. Finish it off. Finish it off, Kratos. There we go. Finish it off. Finish it off. There we go.
That was a little crazy. Woo! All right. Treasure time.
Wouldn't it be nice to find some incense just once? The smell of brimstone gets old quickly.
Smoldering amber. Perfect.
It says there's another level to this challenge. Harder than before.
Let's go.
Be ready, boy.
I am. There are a lot of Gondor around here.
Finish it off. Sparta. That's it. That's it. Finish it off. That's it. That's it.
Gonna be all right.
Ah! I could afford that. Sparta! That's it. That's it. Ah, come on. I can upgrade the weapons now.
Atreus, follow me.
Sorry, I got distracted.
See what this dwarf can do with this upgrade.
To work it is. What you need, kid? Got something else in mind?
Need more smoldering embers. Give me a minute. Do something really quick. Sorry about that. Just having a lot of personal stuff right now.
Whatever.
I guess I didn't get enough. Come on, boy.
It says there's another level to this challenge. Harder than before.
Be ready, boy.
Be ready,
I
boy.
am.
Draugr behind you, brother!
Boy! Back up! Ah, yes! Not my favorite. Come on, Kratos. That's it.
Okay, brother?
That's it. Finish him off. Throw him! Ah, come on. No. I'll just do the main mission. I'll level up a bit. Mm. Let's come back for this. Okay, so yeah, that's all legendary stuff. Okay. No wonder I'm not having a good time. Come on.
So, Odin wants to go where he can't reach. Are you saying he's trying to get to Jotunheim too?
Aye. It ranks among his foremost obsessions.
But that doesn't make any sense, Mimir.
Oh? When did I stop making sense?
You're saying Balder tracked us down to find the way to Jotunheim. But that was before we knew Jotunheim is where we needed to go. That's crazy.
Except for one thing. You are headed for Jotunheim, so he was right.
I'm so confused.
Well then, clearly you've been listening.
I just really love these guys. Open. Where are we going? The Midgard, the Earth.
Tell me again how Odin knew we were going to Jotunheim before we did.
Odin is extremely clever, you see. Nearly as clever as he thinks he is. And he's a collector of prophecies. If it's about the future, he adds it to his collection. Helps him style himself as all-seeing and all-knowing. But of course, the idea is control. Control of the future, control of his fate. He'd control every realm of every land in every world if he could. Every potential pocket of resistance, he seeks to eliminate. Even if you've never posed a threat before, he may think one day you might. So you see, it's not important how he knew before you did. It's important that he was right.
Come on, Midgard. There we go. Need to find more to get the other worlds. Come on.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If in your smarts, you'll find him.
I'm lagging. Hold on. Hold on. I'm majorly lagging. Okay, there we go. What do we got? Where are we going? Give me a minute. Hmm. Sorry about that. It's having a lot of wackiness. No lag. I thought it just fixed it. I just thought it just fixed lag. Oh, that's beautiful. Lag again. Come on.
Here we go again.
What does it say, boy?
You ready?
Beware of lag. That's what it's gonna tell me.
Read it.
Death itself I swallow, to spring forth life tomorrow.
Oh, I like that one. I wonder if I wrote it.
Is that the answer there?
Says Earth.
Swallows death, brings forth life.
Go.
Yeah. I wish I'd known I was a god in Elfon. I wouldn't have felt so bad about killing so many elves.
Well, I'm not sure that's the lesson.
You've got nothing to regret. The elves forced their affairs upon us.
No, I get it now. We had god things to do, and they were in the way, dragging us into their little problems.
Again, are we just leaving that there?
I mean, just knowing we're gods makes me feel so much stronger.
Maybe you feel a little too good right now. With power comes a big choice, lad. You can either serve yourself, or put your godhood in the service of others, like Tyr did.
People really loved him, huh?
Aye, a god of war, but one who fought for peace. Had a reputation for being heroic and lawful, using his power and knowledge to stop wars rather than start them.
So there are good gods.
Once in a moon, it's been known to happen, yes?
Ooh.
This one mentions places I've never heard of. Seems Tyr really liked to travel.
Tyr believed the mind, not might, was key to preventing war and chaos. And he also knew visiting other cultures would give him perspective staying in one place could not. While Odin always hoarded knowledge, guarding it jealously, Tyr was open and sharing with his learning and his wisdom. For this, mortals adored Tyr, showing their love by bringing him gifts the world over.
So, whatever happened to Tyr?
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
The missing Jotunheim tower.
Correct. Whatever happened to it, I believe it could only have been done with Tyr and the giants working together.
Use those muscles, Kratos.
Where is this black ruben head?
No, I've never been in here.
The stone! That has to be it.
Tyr's vault. And of course, he did not leave it unguarded.
Naturally.
Didn't think it would be that easy.
No. Just kind of hoping though. So what now?
Brother, a trap for the winds of hell. But where do you think the winds are?
The ones of what?
Oh, we forgot to mention that. When you were sick, we went to Helheim to get your cure.
You did?
Terrible
Yes, we did.
experience, by the by. Your dad picked up a new trick, though, with a little help from Brock.
Brock was there too? But... We'll get back to this later.
What's it say, boy? Oh, don't make me use my mind. There we go. Hop. Here, those got some hops. Apologies. I have to do one more thing. Get a little. I'm hoping to fix my the glitches right now. Let's finish this up. Unfortunately, I'm getting called on a lot of bull that I just have to deal with. What's it say, boy?
What of these?
Thought is faster than wind.
Solving problems with our heads rather than our feet. Suits me fine.
Seems to be protected. I didn't want to go down. I just want to extend.
For someone so loved, Tyr sure was paranoid.
Aye. Thanks to Odin, with good reason.
Come on. What's in the box? There we go.
Move it or he may lose it, brother.
There we go. Found a hint. Come on, Kratos, climb. Climb. I got this. I got this. Uh, Unfortunately, as much as I'd like to keep watching, keep playing, and trying to fail with this puzzle, I got some important things to do. I apologize. I will have a longer video tomorrow. It's just going to be pure play, either Minecraft or more God of War. Till then, I hope you guys have a nice, safe day or night, depending upon whatever side of the globe you're on. But I could deeply, deeply apologize. I do have to leave for the moment. I hope you have a nice, safe day and night.